Hey, Rose here with another online dating tip for you. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm giving you 5 signs that shows your white old man is taking advantage of you. Okay? Now, I recently posted a video, and this video was actually, there's this guy who makes comedy. He makes fun of different things, and one of the things he had made was he posted a video of how young African women go on dating apps looking for white men. And then he was like, when they see a nice young handsome white man, they say no. And he kept going on and on until he got to where now they see a very old white man. Then they say, yeah, God has done it. Yeah, it's a miracle. I found one. And I reacted to that video. I didn't say anything. I just let it play in the background as a green screen, and I just sat there and just reacted without saying anything. And there were some girls who came to the comment section and they were very upset about that video. Okay, they said I am so judgmental and I'm judging others, and people are enjoying their best lives with these old people, and she even, one of them actually called me bitter, but she's not actually the only one who has called me bitter before. But I actually addressed that one because I was like, let me address this once and for all, because there were so many comments that I had deleted previously because I didn't have time to address them. And I really don't like my pages, my whether it's YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, I don't like having negative comments on my page. I usually delete them. But this thing got me thinking. I was like, so we are saying we are living our best lives with these old men, but the reality is we are not, because I feel like if we were living our best lives, we won't need validation from social media people. Okay? And for me, I feel like you as a young African woman, there are so many things you need to know. Okay? Because you are going to date somebody from another culture, and he comes from a different upbringing, he comes from a different continent. Okay? And you're not taking the time to do your research, to know how things are done in his country, and you're not taking the time to ask yourself, why is this man coming to a third world country looking for a 22-year-old girl, 23, 24? Maximum is 25. They don't usually want somebody who is older than 25. In fact, 25, you are too old. They usually put at 24. So you have this 70-year-old, 65-year-old man who is looking for a 24-year-old girl. And you as a 24-year-old girl, you are there calling Rose bitter because Rose has told you this man is taking advantage of you. Okay? So let me give you five signs that he is taking advantage of you. Number 1, he has told you to quit school. This one is a fact. I have seen many ladies coming to my live stream, some of them crying because they don't know what to do. Because one of them came and she's in the university, 2nd year. Okay, the parents have paid for this university, and now she has found this 65-year-old American guy who is demanding that she quit school. Quit school, stay at home, so you can be on call when I need you to be on call. Because of the time difference, she's from East Africa, okay? There's like 8 hours, 9 hours time difference. So he wants her to sleep during the day. I don't know if I have mentioned this before. He wants her to sleep during the day so she can be awake at night to be on call when he needs to speak to her and when he needs her to be on video call. All this because he's sending her $200 per month. She should quit school. So now the girl came to my live stream. She's like, Rose, what do you think I should do? You know, I don't want to let my parents down, but I really, he has promised me a lot of things. This is another red flag, okay? He's promising you a lot of things, but at the same time, he's sabotaging your future, because if you get that degree, it's going to help you. If you complete your studies and you get your degree, it's going to help you in the future. So how is he promising you these great things in the future that he's going to do for you? How has he proven that he is going to do great things for you if he's only sending you $200 a month and he's demanding that you quit school? I mean, come on. If it was somebody who was like, okay, so I have found this young African girl, you know, I want to have a pretty young thing by my side, and she's in college in Africa. I'm gonna apply, I'm gonna get her to apply to another college, and I'm gonna sponsor her. Okay, I'm gonna sponsor her to come and study in the US, to join a US university and stuff. If that was the case, that was not the case. The girl didn't say that. The girl said that he wants her to quit schooling, and he's gonna come and they have these big plans that she should move to the US. But he's not saying she moves to the US to do what? It's not like he's saying, okay, you're gonna move to the US, but before you move to the US, complete your degree in Kenya and then come for further studies in the US. Nope. Okay, so he tells you to quit school. He tells you to quit your job. We've had many cases again with these old men demanding that the girls quit their job. Oh, that stupid little job of yours is paying you. How much are you making? It doesn't matter how much he's making. It doesn't matter how much you are making in your job, in your little job. It doesn't matter, because it gives you freedom. It gives you that lifestyle where you are engaging with other people. You are having work experience. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, look. So you meet an American guy. Let's say even he starts sending you a lot of money. Okay, that doesn't mean you should quit your job. Get that experience. It's gonna help you in the future. Even though you are not, I know you'll be looking at that money, you're like, okay, yesterday my sugar daddy, okay, my papa, yesterday my papa sent me $1,000, and the job I'm doing, I'm making like, okay. Don't look at that. Look at the experience, the work experience that you're gaining. So if somebody is telling you to quit your job, quit your schooling, that is somebody who is taking advantage of you. Because if he was dating a 22-year-old American girl, let me tell you, my sister, if he was dating a 22-year-old American girl, you know what? He's not doing that because he cannot do that in his country. The society will judge him. His friends will judge. His family members will judge him. Like it's not gonna work. Even these super wealthy men who have sugar babies. I'm not saying there are no sugar babies in America, in Europe, in other places. Of course, there are sugar babies. But these wealthy men who have sugar babies, do you know? They buy them apartments. Like they could even buy, he could be an American and he has a European sugar baby. He has somebody who lives in London. He has already bought an apartment in London. So when he's doing his business trips, he's got a sugar baby in London. He's got a sugar baby maybe somewhere in Italy. Because these wealthy men, sometimes they can get like that. And the issue here is those sugar babies are so different from you, my sister. From you, my sister, they are so different. They know their role. They don't go overboard. They are not locked up in the house and being told, don't go to school, don't go to work, don't do this. No, they don't. They don't do that. And they have monthly allowance. They don't have to beg for anything. They don't have to beg for money. They don't have to beg for money for shopping. They don't have to beg for to be bought a car. because everything is an agreement. Everything, they put it on the table. They're like, okay, fine, these are the services I'm gonna offer, this is the allowance I'm expecting. Then they negotiate and then they get paid. But you are there pretending that you are in love, so you are doing things for free because you are in love. You are not in love, my sister. And another argument I get a lot is that, oh, we as young African women, we are attracted to old people. No, you're not. If you're attracted to old people, are there no old people in Kenya? Why are you going all the way to the US to find old people? Why are you getting on a dating app, putting location, I don't know, California, North Carolina? Why? Are there no old people in Kenya? Are there no old people in Uganda, in Zimbabwe, in Namibia, in Nigeria, Ghana? There are no old people there. What you're doing is this whole pretense of, I'm in love, I'm in love with an old man. I'm 24 and I'm in love with a 65-year-old, 65-year-old man. No, you're not. No, you're not. And he knows you're not. And he knows this is a transactional relationship, and he's taking advantage of you because he's like, okay, if I can get it for free, hey, why not? I mean, come on. You are in love? Okay, fine. Let's play. Okay, you're in love. This is why it's very important to know what you're doing. I know you people like calling me bitter. You can call me bitter until the sun goes down. But the issue is, you need to know what you're doing, because young girls in Europe, in America, in Canada, who are playing these games that you're trying to play, they know how to play, okay? They know that they want the money, okay? You want the honey, I want the money. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. You need to tell these people who are coming to Africa, you need to tell them, you know, having a young woman, a 24-year-old woman is expensive. If he's got no money, then he cannot have a sugar baby, okay? If you want to have a sugar baby, you have to have money. And she still needs her freedom. She still needs her voice. You cannot take her voice away, because this is what is happening. I saw it. There was this live stream I saw, I think I have mentioned it before. This old man who is actually embarrassing this young girl in front of her friends, that she's trying to show that she's living her best life. She's trying to portray this, I'm living my best life, look at me. And then this white guy is holding the camera and he's telling all her business to these people who are watching. And the girl is keep telling her, baby, you are sharing too much. Don't tell them that. Don't tell them. Please stop, shush, stop. Did he even react as if somebody was speaking? No. Nope. He spoke and he said everything. He even talked about how she's the age of his granddaughter. He's everything. Embarrassing her. And what did she do? Nothing. Nothing. We need to stop going for these old foreigners just because they are giving us breadcrumbs, okay? Because he's buying you lunch, because he has bought you iPhone 15 or 16, whatever number it is right now. That is not worth you losing your self-esteem, your youth, risking your mental health, because this person is always, shut up. Why are you so immature? Shut up, I'm speaking, I know what I'm saying. I have experience. I'm older than you, I'm much older than you. Shut up. No, he knew how young you are. This is why I am telling you, if you're going to deal with these old foreigners, because for whatever reason you think are the ones who can save you from whatever situation you're in, then you need to be smart. You have to have confidence, and you have to not be so afraid of losing them, because the thing is, they're just there to play anyway. Like any minute he could just see another girl and he's like, okay, now I want that one. Yeah, Because he's just there to play. He don't respect you. He don't love you. He don't care about you. He doesn't respect your culture. He doesn't respect your country. He's talking shit about your country. He doesn't respect anything. And you're there, I love him. It's love. Rose, stop judging. It's love. If somebody loves you, why won't he listen to you? Why won't he see that he's embarrassing you in front of your friends on social media? Why would he be on a live stream and he knows thousands and thousands of people are watching, and most of them are your friends and others are your enemies who want to judge you because you're with an old man? But he still goes on and embarrasses you anyway because he don't care. Is that love? He loves you so much? If he tells you to quit your school, if he tells you to quit your job, if he tries to shut you up, to take your voice away, if he doesn't respect your culture and your family and your people and your country, that's number 4. Then you know he's taking advantage of you, okay? You know he's not there to better your life. He's there to make it worse. I told you on my previous video, it's about deciding how many years of your 20s you're going to lose on these old foreign men. That's what it's about. How many years do you want to lose? 2, 3, 4, 5? How old are you? 24? You want to lose 5? You'll be 29, just 1 year away from being 30. Your 20s are gone. For what? It better be worth it. It has to be. It has to be worth it. Your 20s, the years, that season is the season where, yes, of course, and I know a lot of you will be like, yeah, let us make our mistakes, because that's another thing I was told. I was like, just shut up, Rose, let us make our mistakes in our 20s. You're an old woman, you're bitter, maybe you lost your 20s, like, leave us alone. And I know we are dealing with this generation where you cannot tell them anything, but I have faith that there's a girl out there who could listen to this message and then she'll be like, okay. I better do something about this. Even though I'm with an old man, I better sit him down and ask him what he's thinking about me. He has lived his life. He enjoyed his youth. You are not there to tell him what to do when he was young. He enjoyed his youth. Okay? Why didn't he come when he was young to look for African women? Why is he looking for an African woman when he's withered, he's old, he can't get it up? You have to fight it and keep fighting it, and he's not even paying you or giving or making some investments in your name that you can look back and say, okay, I suffered with this thing that won't respond, but at least I got these investments, that I can, at least now my life is a little bit comfortable. What? The investment is the iPhone 15 and living in his apartment, not your apartment, his apartment. So he can kick you out anytime. So I hope there's a girl out there, even though this generation is the kind that cannot be told anything. Even the parents themselves, they're like, oh my God. There's a girl who went and took an old man to her parents, and the parents say no. She still went with the old man anyway. So it's very difficult, but I just hope if you decide to do this, I hope you're smart. I hope it's going to be worth it. I hope you're not going to stay there too long and waste all your youth on this man. He enjoyed his youth. He made his children. He's telling you that he doesn't want children. That's another thing. That's how you know he's taking advantage of you. That is number 5. My list is complete. Okay, I understand as an old man, maybe he doesn't want children because obviously raising a child now when you're 65, you're changing diapers now when you're 65, you're 70, obviously that is a challenge. But the thing is, you're young, you're 24. There will come a time when you will want to have babies, my sister. I know right now you're like, no, I don't want children. I don't want children. The thing with children, right now when you're 24, you really don't know, my sister. There is this thing that God placed in us as women. If you believe in God or whatever it is, nature, whatever it is you believe in, there is this thing that comes over you. And when it does, my sister, You'll be seeing babies everywhere. Right now you're 24, maybe it's gonna hit you when you're 25, maybe it's gonna hit you when you're 26, but you cannot know for sure that you don't want children. I know this old man is telling you, no, I don't want children. Don't be with me if you want children. I don't want children. And then you're like, I don't want children either. So we are fine. I don't want children either. He had his children, they have finished university, they have married, he has grandchildren, but you have nothing. And for what? You have nothing. How is he taking care of you? What, taking you on vacations? Buying you nice food, taking you to a nice restaurant, taking you shopping? That is for his own benefit. You're giving him companionship. He's not eating alone at the restaurant. You're benefiting him. He's not eating alone at the restaurant. He's taking you shopping, so you're looking nice. You are a nice eye candy, nice arm candy, eye candy, something he's looking at, and he's like, yes. So that is all, what, Louis Vuittons and all that stuff. All that is to make you look nice, so you are benefiting him, so you look nice when you're walking with him. So that you cannot tell me, oh, of course it's worth it because he's buying me Chanel and he has bought me iPhone. Yeah, iPhone, so you can talk to him. In fact, he's probably tracking that phone to know your every move, because they are so insecure, these old people. Once they are involved with a very young girl like yourself, 24, they are very insecure. It's going to make your life a living hell. You're going to have to keep updating him every step. Move. When you go to the toilet, you have to tell him, Papa, now I'm in the toilet. It's not going to give you peace. He's not going to let you go out with your friends to the club, because that's what you young people do. You are at that age. He was at that age. He did what he was supposed to do when he was 24, 25, 30. But now he's not letting you do that. He wants a young body. In fact, this is something my friend said on one of our discussions that I want to quote here. She said, this old man wants a young body. I don't know if I have mentioned this before. He wants a young body with a mature mind. Yeah, I think I have mentioned that. He wants to get you old, get your mind old, but he still wants to enjoy your young body. So you're not going to enjoy your youth. He's not letting you be foolish. You do your TikToks, do whatever young people do, because that's where you are right now. You are in your 20s, early 20s. That's what people in their early 20s do. They go clubbing, they enjoy, they do some little stupid mistakes. Just make sure you don't make mistakes that are going to impact the rest of your life. But you enjoy life. You're full of energy. You use that energy when it's there, because once you get to your 40s and 50s, then you're doing other things. You're not doing what you're doing now. You're not going to be doing that when you're in your 40s and 50s, because your priorities have changed. So I sure hope even as you're dealing with these old, especially these old white people who are coming to third world countries, to African countries, Asian countries, they go to South America, because they know they can pull that BS there. They cannot pull that BS in the US, because if you're a wealthy man and you want a sugar baby, utatoboka, my friend. You better have money. A sugar baby, having a sugar baby is expensive. So you want to have a girl in Africa, but you don't want to treat her as a sugar baby, and that's what she is. It's only that you are benefiting and she's not. So, like, come on. Be a gentleman. Make sure she's taken care of. Buy her a couple of apartments in Nairobi. Let her rent them out and start making money, passive income, even as she travels with you. If you don't have that kind of money, stay in your country. Stay in your country. There are so many these in these developed countries. There are so many women who offer sexual services for a fee, of course. If once in a while you can afford, go and pay those women. But don't come and turn our girl into this cheap sugar baby that you are not even helping. All you are doing is taking her voice away. You are impacting her mental health in a negative way. And you, my sister, be smart. The only thing that is keeping you in this relationship is your youth and your beauty and your energy. That's what you are sacrificing. Okay? And that is very expensive. Your youth, your 20s, you, you don't know how expensive your 20s are. Because once they are gone, you know, so you sacrifice your 20s, you get to your 30s when now you're supposed to have settled. All your other friends have settled. They have 2 children each. They have husbands. They finished college. They have their degrees. They are working. Your papa told you to quit school, to quit university. You have no degrees. You have no husband. You have no children. A lot of these people, once they come, in fact, those ones who are moving to Africa, once they come, they decide they want to retire in Africa. A time will come when they're like, oh no, I don't want to live in Africa anymore. You know, the healthcare is not good here. Oh, Sujui, the infrastructure is not good. This is not good. I want to go back. So he leaves you. And then you ask him, you're like, what about me? He's like, oh, you'll be fine. You're still young. You still have a lot of years ahead of you. You can still start over. And he's not giving you that money to start over with, because you need money to start over. You've been living in his rented apartment that he's been paying for. You cannot afford to pay for that apartment. Then what? You have wasted 3, 4, 5 years, 7, 10 years of your life thinking, oh, I'm being so nice to him. He's going to help me. He's going to do things for me because I'm being so nice to him. Most of them are not appreciative anyway. Whatever you do is not grateful, because some of them are so spoiled. They grew up as spoiled brats, so they don't appreciate your goodness anyway and your kindness. So it's a waste of time. So put things on the table. Say, okay, fine, I'm young, I'm here, you're old, so what are we doing? You know? What am I getting from this relationship? You're getting everything. You don't want me to go anywhere. I cannot go with my age mates anywhere, especially male age mates, because he thinks you're going to sleep with them. So you're forever with him. He's always holding your hand to show everybody that he owns you. It's an ownership statement. You think, oh, it's a display of affection. It's not a display of affection. It's a display of ownership. So all the young ones can see you're with the old white person. And you know how it is. Once they see you, then you know how it is. I'm not going to tell you how it is. They probably won't want anything to do with you. So that's why, and maybe he knows that because they do their research, which you have refused to do. Anyway, I sure hope my video will help someone. I really sure hope my video will help someone, because I wish when I was in my early 20s, I wish there was the likes of Rose Blogger on YouTube and on TikTok and on Instagram. I sure wish there was. I wish there was. And my Instagram is available. If you want to have a conversation with me privately, my Instagram is available. You just shoot me a message, Rose Blogger 2 on Instagram. I will speak to you. As long as you don't come there and say, you just say hello. Just tell me what the issue is, and then we will take it from there. Be smart. Don't let them take advantage of you, because they will. That's what they've been doing for years. They've been taking advantage of Africans for years. Okay? Be careful. And let me not just say Africans, just any old person who wants you as a 24-year-old and they're not willing to toboka, they're not willing to do something for you. They just want to use you for free. And I know a lot of you, if I have some of my TikTok followers here on YouTube who have been against this topic, some of you might come in my comment section and be like, oh, so Rose, you're saying young men will not use young women. Is it only old men who use women? No, I'm not saying young men cannot use you. I'm saying be smart. Don't let anyone use you. Don't let anyone take advantage of you. Young, old, middle age, ancestor, whoever it is. Don't let anyone take advantage of you. Be smart. If you see somebody is wasting your time, if you have a young man there and he's just wasting your time, he has no intention of marrying you, he just wants you to perform wifely duties and he's not doing anything, he's not making any steps to make you legal wife. A legal wife, not the come we stay nonsense. A legal wife. You're performing all the wifely duties. Oh, babe. Oh, I'm cooking, I'm washing, I'm cleaning, I must go home early and cook. Home where? Home where? You're not a wife. Why are you acting like a wife? It's anybody, anyone who is taking advantage of you. But mainly this video was about old white people taking advantage of our young African girls. And you girls letting them take advantage of you. This is what the video was about. Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel today. Please like this video. Please, please, I beg of you. If there is a video that you will share from my page, let it be this one. Share with somebody that it could help. You know who it is. You know that girl who is dating an old man, who is living with an old man, who is pretending to be in love and pretending that she's married and she knows she's not. In these Western countries, it's papers that talk, okay? So if he has married you, you need to show papers. You need to have a marriage certificate, and the marriage certificate needs to be registered in his country. Not just about getting married in Kenya in Sharia house. It's about that marriage certificate. If he's an American, that marriage needs to be registered in his state, in America, where he comes from. You do all this process through the embassy. If he's from Europe, that marriage certificate needs to be registered in his home country. But you people, you just, I am married, I am married. Take all the legal steps then. Be married. And then it's up to you what you want to do in that marriage, especially if he says he doesn't want children. It's up to you. But be smart. Thank you so much. And I hope you have watched this video until the end, because I think, in my opinion, I think this is a powerful video. Maybe I'm just blowing my own trumpet. I don't know. You'll tell me in the comments. But I hope that you have taken something from this video. Thank you so much, and I shall see you on my next one. My name is Rose. Bye-bye for now.